Hey guys, we're back for another weekly roundup. What made its way back into my vanity? I'm doing this one a day early, and I highly doubt any of you care. I want to do a favorites video. I said I wasn't sure if I was going to. I'm going to. But I need to do this video first, so this one's coming a day early. And that's okay. So let's see what made its way back to my vanity. Or what just made its way into my vanity in general. Hourglass ambient lighting palette. This is in the, I think it's the light, well, it's the lightest one. That made its way back in here. This probably will continue to make its way back in this drawer. The Rimmel Kind and Free in translucent. That made its way back. This Hourglass ambient lighting palette. Also, this one though for this week I just used, oh, that one's starting to get flat, which means you can tell I've been using it. I used well, this one right here this week and this one here. I feel like I wasted my money buying that. In hindsight, okay? In hindsight, I think I wasted my money buying it. Huda Nude Light. Pat McGrath. This is the Divine Rose Luxe Quad in Eternal Eden. Makeup by Mario. Master Mattes, the original. We're not going to see a whole lot of eyeshadow palettes this week because aside from me doing a look with this palette, and then I think I used this palette to create this look, all my looks came from this palette. This week, the 5th one is uploading right now, but it'll be up before this video. This week I did 5 different looks using the new Ensley Rain Light in Your Eyes palette. And almost every look I brought in one, or like I used something out of this palette with it. For almost all the looks, but not all of them. Technically you could say I did 6 looks, but for look number 5, I ended up wiping off the eye look I was doing because I just wasn't feeling it and created another look. So technically it's like 6 looks, but the look for today I titled it as look number 5. So 5 of my looks today this week was me using this palette. And I think that's a great way to go about some palettes. I'm not going to do it every week, but if you guys, again, my end of year eyeshadow palette collection is that if you've watched that video and you see a palette and you're like, I have that, but I don't use it because I don't know what to do with it or what looks to create with it, let me know. Maybe I can do another, like, one palette, several different looks throughout a week, okay? I have no problem doing that. This made its way into my drawer, but it's only because I used this blush today and this highlighter. The Iconic London highlighter, Lit and Luminous, the big highlighter in Universal. Maybelline, the Colossal Curl and Bounce mascara. I used this today. Again, you'll see it in today's Get Ready if you watch it. Ilia's Limitless Lash Mascara. ABH Contour Stick in the shade Fawn. Annabelle Skinny Brow in Universal Taupe. We have a Essence Stay and Play Gel Eyeliner. It's waterproof and long lasting. This one's Stardust Love. It's like a gray color. L'Oreal Panorama Voluminous Mascara. Sephora Size Up Mascara. I really like this mascara. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. My nose is starting to run. L'Oreal 24-Hour Fresh Wear. Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. I have the shade 200 Fair. Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light. The Ensley Rain Light in Your Eyes blush. It does not have a color name, but it's with this collection. We have the Say Sun Melt in the shade Fair Bronze. Misha BB Cream. Well, it's Perfect Cover BB Cream. I have the shade number 21. Say Super Glowy Gel in Star Glow. RMS Beauty Redimension Hydra Bronzer in Beach Walk Betty. Juvia's Place Liquid Highlighter in Starstruck. Let's try to remember what it was. The Bay Free Multi Glow Balm Moisturizer, Nude Gardenia. You can use them on lips, cheeks, eyes. I, for the most part, just use them on my cheeks. REM Beauty Satin Matte Blush. This one's Rose on Mars. Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Powder. Mine's in the shade Light. The Ensley Rain Light in Your Eyes highlighter. Again, it doesn't really have a, there's no color name, shade name, but it's from that collection. Glowish by Huda Beauty. I have the shade, it's a luminous pressed powder. I have the shade Porcelain. That doesn't really look porcelain to me. Kylie Kylighter in the shade 40 Princess Please. Rare Beauty Bronzing Stick in Bright Side. Rare Beauty Liquid Highlighter in Enlighten. Where's all the lip products from this week? What? I know I've used this and this. So we have Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. Sephora Lip Sleeping Mask in the Hot Cocoa. The e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. Mine's in, I think, Rose. What else did I use? The Clarins Lip Comfort Lip Oil in Cherry. We have e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in Suave Mauve. e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation in shade 13 Fair Neutral. Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the shade Light. L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. It's hydrating hyaluronic acid. I have the shade 2.5N Neutral. Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. She Glam, this highlighter is in the shade Vanilla. It's a Lunar Glow highlighter. Sephora Contour Stick, mine's in the shade Fair to Light. Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Encourage. Huda Faux Filler Gloss in Bombshell. And then the Ensley Rain. Oh, the writing's already coming off of mine. Ensley Rain Lip Gloss And again, it's from the Lighten Your Eyes collection. To me, it feels more like I said, Rare Beauty tinted lip oil. I do like it though. And there's no shade name. It's these came with the Lighten Your Eyes collection, so they don't have shade names for the lip gloss, blush, or highlighter. But yeah, that's all that made it back into my collection this week. Like I said, for eyeshadow, I was pretty much solely just using the Ensley Rain Lighten Your Eyes eyeshadow palette. Like I said in today's Get Ready With Me, which should be up before this video, if I have an eyeshadow palette that you want to see me create multiple looks with throughout the week, let me know. I'll do that. Because it'll also help me use a palette maybe that I'm not currently using. Or I'm not sure what to do with. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna... I mean, I do know I want to play around with my makeup this week as well. But yeah, I'm gonna throw all this stuff back into my collection and start digging out what I want to feature in my favorites video. And it's not gonna just be favorites that came out this year, just my general favorites of what I've been really digging the past year, even if it's not a new product. I don't like favorite videos that are just solely based on new products that came out. Because I feel like every year our favorites change, whether they're new products or old products. So the only thing that I'm kind of struggling with putting thoughts together on is eyeshadow palettes. Because I have a lot of favorite eyeshadow palettes, but like I can't think of any eyeshadow palettes that solely stick out to me constantly using this year. Because like I said, I feel like I've been in everything, like in all of my palettes this year. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah. Have you guys tried these? Lindt Lindor Peppermint Cookie. These are good. I only bought one bag of these because I like these. Everybody here likes these Lindt chocolates. But the peppermint cookie is yum. I know I'm a criminal for biting into it. It's so good though. So, a general rundown of what I used this week. Standouts for this week for me is the Sephora Size Up Mascara. I do like this a lot. I like it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Doesn't mean I don't like those other ones, mascaras I use this week, but the Sephora Size Up Mascara definitely has stood out to me this week. Something else that stood out to me this week is that face powders do make a difference. I have face powder on all over today, just lightly on a big fluffy brush. Even though I feel like I can sometimes see the face powder if I take a wet sponge and go over. I have glitter, oh gosh, everywhere. I think I need to go reshave my mustache. As I was saying, even though like some of the face powders, I feel like I can see the face powder sitting on my skin or attached to dry spots. I feel like if I take my wet beauty blender and just go over it afterwards, it looks fine. At first I was like, I don't think face powders are really doing anything. I do really like the Rimmel Kind and Free translucent one, probably the best. I do like this glowish one. And of course, my Hourglass one. Specifically, I like these two right here the most. But at first I was like, I don't think I really see the face powders doing anything. But then after like I sit and look, I feel like, yeah, it kind of just makes the makeup look a bit more melted, a little bit more settled in, a little bit more blended, a little softer. So that's what stood out to me this week. And yeah. And of course, I can't really say much about this Pat McGrath palette. I only did one look with it this week. I did like it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used this one with this Huda palette. Yeah, I did. And then while using this palette, I was like, hey, I should do looks with just this palette because it's good. But yeah, the rest of the week I used this. I said I created 5 looks, 6 if you count the one I wiped away. This is a good palette. I am definitely glad I bought it. I do have Cold Moon on the way. It finally came back in stock on I Feel Beautiful Canada. So it's one of my Christmas presents. It might not get here till January, so just a heads up. I didn't purchase it in January. I purchased it in December. Same with Odin's Eye. I ordered the 2 new Christmas palettes for myself for Christmas. And yeah, I am excited for those to come. And I might do a similar thing where I do a week with each palette, creating several looks. Maybe the Odin's Eye ones, I'll use them together and separately for a full week. And then the Cold Moon, I'll try and create 5 looks on that one solo. Or like with this one, because this one's more like neutral, cool. I pulled in the Makeup by Mario original mattes to use with it. But yeah, my thoughts on this palette, I like it. Like I said, there was one look I did today and I wiped off and then just did another eye look. It's because what I was trying to do too much at once and then I made it look not nice. But yeah, from this collection though, if I were to recommend anything, because I did get the whole collection, I'd say the eyeshadow palette and the lip gloss. There's nothing wrong with the highlighter or the blush, but this blush, you could definitely get it in other formulas or whatever. There's nothing wrong with it. Same with the highlighter's nice. Unless you wear these kind of highlighters though, I wouldn't get it because it's she's colorful. I'll be using it for my eyes. I will be using this blush because I don't have this color blush. I'm just saying, like, if I were to, like, what should you run out and buy? But okay, it would just be the eyeshadow palette. Because even this lip gloss, I don't know what that was. Even the lip gloss is not like, whoa. It reminds me an awful lot of the Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Oil, which is one of my favorites. So if you're going to get anything, I'd probably say the eyeshadow palette. All right. And of course, if you're into, like I said, colorful highlighters, because this is also would be really, I'm going to use it for eyeshadow. Anyways, I want to get it here. I did enough talking. I want to get all this stuff put away. This palette is going to make its way into this container. This lives on my desk. Although I kind of feel like I should get rid of the container and just have the palette sitting there because I'm starting to feel like this looks like an eyesore, but I don't know. It's going to make its way into here with the palettes I like keeping on my desk. Groovy Gardens, for instance, from Ensley Rain. That's one of my favorites. There's colors in here, like the mattes. I don't have these mattes in any other palettes, which is why this was on my desk. And then, of course, my Danessa Myricks palette, because this is a good one to get pops of color and stuff out of. All right, thanks for watching, guys and gals and people, and yeah, you'll see me in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.